This is Pop News, and I'm the pissed off pussy. Margaret Thatcher, that lovely Tory lady made out of iron that everybody loves so much that there's a museum about her coming in London, and even Labour thought fit to hold a £1.2 million funeral for. Because, you know, this country held her so dear to our hearts, didn't we? Even though she began the deregulation of the banks, which eventually led on to the worst recession in living history, destroyed manufacturing in the UK, and wanted to privatise, well, everything. One legacy of hers, still hitting poor people up and down the country right now, alongside the banking crisis, is her right to buy scheme. Right from the start, when she announced the scheme, people from all walks of life warned it would mean a decline in social housing and a rise in greedy people who would buy simply to rent it out at higher prices. She was warned this would hurt the poorest the most because they need social housing, and as the poor are the majority in any country, as population increases but social housing decreases, it will create a clear and obvious problem for the future. Did she listen? Yes, but she was a right-wing Tory, as if the poor being hurt was going to put her off. So, 30 years later, and everything that Thatcher was warned about has come true. No ifs, no buts. 128,000 social housing have been sold at a discount to tenants helped by friends and family or even businesses, and nearly 40% of them are not lived in by the owner. Instead, rented out at up to 7 times the average social housing rent prices. At the same time, population is increasing, British population not including immigrants, and practically no social housing is being built to supply demand or replace those being sold off. Instead, the Tories are letting rich people from here and abroad buy up land for affordable housing, which at 80% of the ever-increasing market rate is anything but for the majority of people. The real problem here is that most people in these affordable homes would otherwise qualify for social housing because of being in low to medium paid jobs, so receive housing benefit to give to the landlords. This means we're all paying the extra money these landlords are demanding, and the housing benefit bill the Tories are always banging on about is only so high because of Tory policies they are still pushing out today. They're not thick, are they? Therefore, they must know exactly what they're doing. They do. And it's not a coincidence that all this is going on while 25% of MPs are, you guessed it, landlords. With all this going on, David Cameron, since 2012, has decided to extend Thatcher's scheme, and even increasing the discounts to £100,000 in London, where social cleansing is already going on, and £70,000 elsewhere. Not surprisingly, there's been a surge of 30,000 more social houses being sold off, and therefore bringing the total to 30,000 homes at artificially high prices in the UK, at least. At this time where everyone knows there's a housing crisis, the offer has been extended to a further 1.3 million social homes. This is clearly a disgrace. People need somewhere to live. Even more so when government is seriously looking at policies that would practically make it somehow illegal to be homeless. If the Tories really wanted people to own their own home, people's aspirations being the true motive, they would build more social housing and bring in rent controls. This would keep house prices lower and in reach of more people without having to sell actual affordable houses, i.e. social houses, from underneath us, the taxpayers' feet. But then, all those landlord MPs and their rich developer mates from abroad, the real immigrant scroungers, would be shooting themselves in the foot, wouldn't they? Time for change, people. Dare I say it, in case of annihilation, time for Jeremy Corbyn. You've been watching Pissed Off Pussy News, and I'm the Pissed Off Pussy. Please click subscribe and like and get involved in the comments below. See you next time. Bye bye.